Hey, gang. Hope your week was great. This week we're going to be beginning our journey, and the first thing that we got to look at, most importantly of all things, is gaining clarity. So we need to be completely clear on all of these things we want to correct in our lives. Now, a lot of people are looking at financial, they're looking at spiritual, maybe their relationships are not where they want to be, and that's part of where they want to go. Some people are looking at their network, their circle of influence and their circle of friends. Maybe it's not where they want it to be and they want to expand it. Maybe we need to reflect a little bit on who is in that circle. Should they be in that circle? Maybe it's time we've outgrown some of our friends in that circle and they're either going to have to go or they're going to have to evolve up with us. Obviously, business, maybe your financial and professional life is not where it needs to be as well. But the one thing a lot of people, when they're going through a lot of these transitions, the biggest thing that they're neglecting is their personal and their health. So we're going to have to really focus in on that, making sure that we're taking care of this incredible temple. Now, I'll be honest with everybody out there, I haven't done the best with that, and it has caused me problems. And so I'm going to be putting that up there in front. But there's a couple of areas that I've really looked at, talking to a lot of people over a long period of time and many different ages and stuff like that. But there's a few that I've just mentioned that people tend to struggle with. And so we're going to key in on those throughout this entire course. And over the next few weeks, what we're going to do is we're going to build a platform to make sure that we're focusing on each one individually and as an entire group, so that we're getting what we'll call like a holistic being of us. Because the whole thing is we want to change and develop us. So over this week, the first thing that we're going to do is begin that clarity of what we want. And the first assignment that we're going to be doing, and you'll see that video tomorrow, is we're actually going to take an evaluation of where we are right now, and we're going to look back at this past year. We're going to look at the good, the bad, the ugly, and then we're going to kind of put that together and go, okay, now that we have this, where do we want 2020 to start off? And where do we want to measure it? How do we want to measure it? Where do we want to finish 2020? And we're going to walk through this together. That was the one thing that I promised everybody, is that this has to be between us both, or all. So look for that video tomorrow, and then Wednesday and Friday we're going to be dropping a couple of more just to gain a lot more clarity. We're going to be asking questions. So if you want, you can write down these questions as we go through them, and then you can reflect back. I personally am going to be using a journal, so that as I'm writing this stuff down, I'm going to be sharing with everybody, and it's going to give me reference points. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Be ready with some paper and pencil and an open mind, and I'll see you back here tomorrow.